Okay, here we go. Thanks for watching my video. I had a couple of people talk about, me running my mouth so much that was kind of a waste of time for them to wait to see me play. So I thought, well, this time I'll go ahead and do my little demo to start with, and then I'll talk about what I did and run my mouth like I usually do. But here I wanted to try out my little 5-watt Monoprice with my Firefly F338, which is a guitar. I literally paid $70 for that Firefly guitar, brand new off of Amazon. I don't think they're on Amazon anymore, or I'd give you an affiliate link and hopefully make bunches of money when people bought this guitar under my link. But anyway, I do have some affiliate links you can check out below. Please subscribe if you watch that much. At least you can do some subscribe, man. Come on, no, doesn't cost anything, and I promise not to spam you with anything. But I love this little 5-watt amp. It's just the most fun I've ever had with this type of amp, or any type of practice amp. I mean, practice amps used to have a little PV 15-watt. It just sounded horrible. I hated to practice through that amp because it just sounded bad. This one there's so many tones in there. Plus I've got that little SONICAKE multi-effects that has like reverb. They call it amp, which is like distortion, and a chorus, and a delay. And man, that thing is a blast to play with. Now, I've also got the looper pedal in there. This is one of the first times ever using the looper, and I was not quite on the one when I came around the end of the loop. So the loop, it feels like the time rushes, on each little phrase. But that's just what I did. I'm too lazy to go back and do it again. So that was totally improvised, no planning, nothing ahead of time. That little chord progression, I always liked that little simple chord progression, so I did that. It's real easy to play leads against because you hit a wrong note, you just bend until it sounds right, basically. So it was a lot of fun, and you could, just to get the tones, and the first was a totally clean tone. Maybe it had a little bit of reverb on that box, but other than that, that was it. Anyway, it was tons of fun. I just can't imagine how they're building these instruments and these amps especially. I paid right at $102 for that amp. So I know it costs more, but I was, they were having a special, and I had a coupon code, and it was $102. I mean, that was total shipped and everything. At my door was $102. I have 2 of these little amps, and I have plans for them. They're just fun little amps, and they're inexpensive enough that I want to repurpose them. I don't see a reason to modify them. I think they sound great. The little speaker sounds great, and it's not even, this is right out of the box. It's hardly even broken in. But I've got some old antique, like console. I've got once a console, a 30s something console stereo, or console radio, not a stereo. And it's got all the parts to it, and my plan was, well, I'm going to repair this, and I'm going to have this nice vintage radio, just like new. But the more I think about it, how am I going to use that? It's just a decorative piece of furniture. I have other stereo equipment. But if I take one of the guts out of one of these tube amps and put inside that console stereo, it makes a neat looking piece of furniture art that's also a functional guitar amp. So I also would like to take one of these, maybe that console, put a larger speaker, maybe I've got some 15-inch speakers, put a 15-inch speaker in that thing, use it as a bass amp, and then I've got this Xenyx tabletop, 1950s, it's real cool looking, and it has an 8-inch speaker in it now. I could put one in there and make a guitar amp, tabletop, Xenyx radio, and then another one with this. So I plan to do those, and I'll film that, so if you like that sort of thing, keep an eye out. Anyway, I just felt obligated to add my little thing to the end that I would normally put on the front, but now you can very easily skip this video, or if you're so inclined, you could just, and you really don't want to hear me ramble, you could just turn the volume down and look away, let this play, and let me get some watch time build up. Right now, I'm totally not sponsored. I'm totally not monetized. Don't know that I ever will be. It almost seems unattainable, but it would be fun. It'd be fun. I mean, even if I made $5, a month or something, it would just be fun to know that I reached that level. So it's more of a personal ego thing than it is actual goal for a career or anything like that. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and see you later.